Hello. Knock knock. Anybody home? Don't mind me beating my face. I didn't eat breakfast other than some cookies. I will go. My mess behind me. Here at S2, other building. Hey Larry, how you be? You get your house in order? Didn't you have some plumbing problems or something? It's always something, isn't it? Me owning a house and a couple buildings, shit never ends. I think it's like money comes in and goes right back out the door. What else? My plow guy charges more, another $20, and then the roof's leaking behind the store over there, the back part. So I have a guy supposed to clean it up, seal that up, which I thought we already did months ago. I'm eating crackers right now just to get me by. Mylin made chili last night. First time. Oh my gosh, it was great. Chicken chili. With like salsa in there or something. We almost ate it all. My brother's made us chili a couple times, so I kept him a bowl and then I have a bowl to eat. Let's melt the cheese on it. Oh my gosh. So, I didn't sleep much. I was up to like 12:30 watching the Warrior Cup in Chicago, a karate tournament, NASCA, aka whatever. So, wanted to see Dylan's kind of division. So, get an idea who's possibly he's going to be fighting in Atlanta. Gotta have water. So I started watching John Wick. Then I got to the karate thing on YouTube, catching up from this weekend's big tournament in Chicago. It's a big one. Dylan fought that and took first place. Going on stage. Of course, I wasn't there when I was younger. So I was up till 12:30 or something this morning. Then I still get up 4:35. Tried sleeping, tossing, turning. Forget it. I feel pretty good though. Other than my back's a little tired. Had to do the heat massage thing this morning. Got that knot in my back. I gotta stretch out. So anyway, some people here. Some are sitting in the background. New stuff this week? Nope. We got a lot of stuff in though. Last week, I was gonna have a shipment come in this week, but our weather's gonna go to crap starting tomorrow, I guess. Tomorrow evening to Thursday to Friday or something. So with the airlines, as anybody knows that I've been complaining about, and anybody in my business complains about, forget it. It's not worth the risk of losing fish and money. So we're putting off till next week. Working an import order like discus. I'm trying to get whoever it is. I know I got a couple people keep asking for striato botillas. They're not available. I just know it's all our yo-yo loaches are gone. So I'll try to order more yo-yo. The small claw, we're out of small claw loaches and not good to get at this time. Certain stuff is seasonal. You know, they collect it, harvest it, whatever. So it's not a good time on getting some things. Someone wanted the butterfly Plecos Borneo suckers. I got those on there. More rose lines. They do have fire eels, smaller ones. So I'm gonna get like 5-6 inchers, I think, 7 inchers maybe. Hopefully, I order this stuff. It doesn't mean it's coming. So, unfortunately, plants we're still good on. Probably another week. My extreme order should be in. It was scheduled for today or something, UPS or something. But I tried. That's a rant. I got so many rants. I need to write them down. There's just so many. But I hate dealing with foreign people on the phone with the U.S. company. Could barely understand the lady, and I'm trying to tell her, don't come till Wednesday, or the driver's got to give me an hour call ahead of time, and I can meet him over there. It's a pallet worth, so it's a lot of food. Retail value about $5,000 order or something. So, I gave up. I'm like, whatever. Said, well, we'll just deliver the next day. What's up, Lunatic Fringe? The Canadians in the house. Yeah, dealing with these. I hate these companies that you gotta talk to foreigners or whatever. And then here at the dojo, the spam calls. It's crazy. So I click over to talk to somebody. They want like your cleaning company, insurance, whatever. I have an air horn. It's like not the CO2, but it's a hand push one, like you're pumping air. Man, I blast about 3-4 times in the phone. Of course I hang up after probably the first blast. But it's like, get the hint. Quit spam calling, illegal calling, robocalling. It's illegal. And you tell them to remove your it doesn't work. Now 8 days on the phone, 7. Huh? I can't stand it. I rather not deal with the company. If I can't deal with a American English speaking person within the U.S. to deal with my issues, usually it's something, a problem, complaint, something not working, the cost, or some bullshit. So, it's just a waste of breath and time. I guess cheap labor. It's going to get probably worse. It should get worse. Because people in the U.S. here are demanding a ridiculous amount of money for simple jobs. Yeah, definitely India is big. Puerto Rico is another one. That was probably the lady I dealt with yesterday. Broken English, bad. And I'm like, I feel bad. I mean, it's their job, but I don't have time for bullshit. I have no time. I need a drink on that one. That's the best one. Whole lot of chocolate. Bang. Need my caffeine. I don't smoke. I don't really drink alcohol, but I gotta have my coffee drinks or caffeine bang or something. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna get crappy weather again. It's expected. We've been lucky up here in Ohio, man. In our area, Northeast, different story. Going into the snow belt is bad. The accents. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Nothing I can do other than complain. Well, let's go look around. At least 2 of you guys are on. Nobody else get on. But a little change of pace. S2. We got 2-inch, 2.5-inch, and we got like 1-inch multi-punctatus cats at the other building at the store. A lot of them. Like 70 of the small ones. Red Frontosa. He's nice. He's kind of mean. But look at the fins. He's pretty cool. There's a crayfish and some baby blue cray and then some baby dovii. There's my emperor. We sold the other two. We had no more emperors. Bulgercomus michaelepsis, one of my favorite cichlids. So, temporary home for now. Then I got these geophragms. Oh, geez, they're so skittish. I've raised these since they're like an inch. They're slow growers. Good looking fish. I thought about selling them. I don't know a whole bunch about them. I guess they're in the Festate family. Hold on, let me pull up my sleeve. Come on, you chicken shits. But man, they're getting really nice. Ooh, there's a bushy nose. They're getting nice. They're going to be not looking nice because they're all pissed off. Look how skittish. Now it's all stirred up. Anyway, Geoffrium. Oh, what's these guys? These are from the Central American Rostratus. Central American. They get really nice. Good old convicts, OBs. These are from Buffalo guy, Antonio. They spawn a couple times, but they eat all the babies. Females looking good. I'm going back into convicts. Going back to some of the first fish I ever bred. A slow side group. I've moved some females in with the other groups, and the male I needed. I'm gonna move those females to another group. I have 3-4 breeding colonies of slow size. I don't know if you want to call them chudangos, but it's a Mabona. A gulper cat, wild MOBA. There was a war in the tank with the other male. He's gonna go with the group that wild ones that just came in. Then I don't know. These are odds and ends. Remember, I'd spot several. Ooh, that one's getting beat up. A pair of Argentes, Marnays, chocolate cichlids. There's my gold piranha. That guy, that one I brought back from South America. That one I brought back from South America. Another one from South America. Another one that came in with the stingrays one time. I can't remember what the name is. That one I originally got from Adam. He traded in. There's the big male green terrier. I have the female over there. I beat her up. Got them from customers. They were spawning a bunch of times. Oh, it looks like he's got a bad tail though. I just noticed that. Got a great color. Then the Midas, trying to breed those. He's a jerk. He picks on, I think it's 2 females and the male. Where's my original female? She's hiding. If I watch from the background, oh, there she's hiding underneath the ornament. But I like the multicolor of them. There's some angels. There's this guy. I'm not sure if that's a Fuscataniatus. I get that from somebody. Bushy nose, some baby yellows. There's a really nice Travasi in there. He's hiding. Gorgeous one. Some baby peacocks. Seps. Look at that Sabinii. Looking good. And then Melanarum, whatever. Oh, those albino koi guppies. There's some babies somewhere in there. I brought over 2 pairs. The breeding pair of Nanulatus. Great little fish. We got some young ones over there for sale. Awesome little fish. Not overly aggressive. She acts like she's guarding eggs. Look at a blue eye. There's some extra ones. I gotta move them out. Odds and ends. Butterfly koi. Probably go in my pond. Probably get my pond fixed. Cutter eye, I think. Yes, cutter eyes. Oh, Simless. Julie and albino something. And then these guys. I just realized, oh no, the female's still in there. They bred a few times. Babies end up getting eaten. I don't know what's in there. Oh. Male Red Empress. That Mabuna, aggressive, slim. Male will be Sunshine, Travasi. There's a female GT Green Terror. Alright, who else again? Oh, we got a couple, Terry, In general, I don't keep up with that shit. Larry on here is the Malawian guy. I don't think he technically changes the names. Odd Connings and whoever else does all that. Messes with the names and changes and the genre and all that stuff. I'm still I go by things old school. I've been raising Africans for 40 years. Still go by Pseudotropheus. I get that, there's differences in the fish itself, the mouth structure, eating, whatever that separates it from other fish in the Mbuna group. I mean, it used to be just Pseudotropheus, Alnocara, and Hapachromis, and Melochromis. I think that was it. I personally like that Marx Minii or something, all that shit. I think someone just go on their name on the damn fish, whatever. They want to be. They have to write a paper in the college or whatever. I personally don't buy into it. It's a cichlid. It's a Mbuna. It's a hap type. It's a peacock type. Whatever. It gets a little too much. I'm not that technical. KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. All right, we're in H2. There's the Icola frontosas. That one's colored up nice. Male. Actually, I've had a female hold once. Actually, I think that one might be holding. They're very young. Nangus, F1 Nangus. Going to hiding, of course. A young, small ophthalmos cat. The big one that's like 30 years old, which that one is almost as well. There's some assault baby sulfur head, peacocks and slow sides. Nepemwe frontosas, Mazo frontosas. Here's some Phuscromus rostratus group. Hopefully breed soon. And it looks like another male. It's amazing how that's another male. You think you have a bunch of females in that fish, and then all of a sudden, here's one of my breeding groups of slow size, one male and 2, 4, 6, 7 females. Good mixture in a 75. There's a front in there somewhere in the lupi, which I'm going to get rid of. The Greberii, Homelange, Greberii, and then F1 Rhodesii. The male was spectacular by himself in the bottom tank over here. There's a female somewhere in there. And then he lost his color. The Greberii, I had a big one in here, which we had that giant one that was like 10 inches, gorgeous, that we ended up selling. That thing killed a bunch of females, so I'm down to one female. So I just figured, well, I'll put this young male in, won't be as detrimental. Look at these spread out. That's my old Zaire Kapampa male. That's the one on the shirts, my band, the advertising, whatever. He's huge. Females, and there's Stubby, a goofy one. The MOBAs look like about ready, look about an inch. F1 MOBAs, there's Kagomas. I'm getting ready to move some Kapampas over. They're still small. Burundis, Kagomas, Mazwas. There's a Zaire Katoomba, which don't breed hardly ever. It's once in a while they'll kick in. The male is kind of a dick. Odds and ends. Here's the Gnathochromis pumperlaxlaris. They're out, amazingly. Huge. He's probably 8 inches. Last year, I think they spawned one time, but never seen babies or anything. Too bad the fish weren't big in the 450. I just throw one in here and sell the rest. I'm going to sell these. These are wild Turnochromis ostigma, deep water fish. They're real unique, goby-like. I don't know if they spawn or not. There's like 2 pairs in here. Obviously, they do a lot of digging. They're in the pipes, the holes, and it looks like they're holding sometimes, but then they're not. Oh, well, let's see. Let me go back. A lot of fish were thrown into a single genius long ago, but you know, it's like they look at that dude. My big Samazi male. He's a beast. Look at the mug. Gotta love that fish. High-bodied. He's killed a couple females though. I think I'm down to 2 females, 3 females. That's a little male. Here's the Mazwas. Look at that dude. He's monster. A young male right there. A couple babies in there. The big black belt dollars, Medina's in there. There's the Burundi group. They've had babies, obviously, because there's babies in the tank. Here's the wild MOBAs. The color, sorry for the glare, but not much I can do unless I don't have no lights on. But look at the great looking fish. Little fish. This phone. They kind of know me, the hand that feeds them. Hey, what's happening? I got a bump on my head. I got baby kigs. I got to put in a bigger tank. More Samazi's got to go in a bigger tank. Here's the wild Makula. Zaire Makulas. Don't do nothing but hide. Come and grab food and gone. Here's the prolific breeding group, Kagomas. There's babies everywhere. Oh, there's a real little baby. There's the male down and hiding right there. But lots of Kagomas. I gotta see pull soon. I got my own notes. Some stuff, Pindus. There's a F1 group of Kapapa from the big breeders. I've actually got a spawn or 2 out of these. I got a spawn of these. There's a dominant male. He gets a little rough on some of these guys. Another group, young breeding group of Kagomas and some Champachroma solarilis trout cichlids. This is the other Samazi F1 group from the wild. Love them. Look at this male. They're actually breeding. There's a baby swimming around here, and I don't know if there's a female still holding or not. I hope. I always like a backup group. I love the Samazis. I love that thick. There's some Victorians. Oh, there's a mouthful. Rusties and some Nairi. Here's a great fish. Uh-oh, that male lost his colors, getting beat up. I thought it was a male and 2 females. Oh my God, she's holding. Holy shit. Finally, I gotta get those. I've had like 1 or 2 spawns in the past. These are Geertzai, Competochromis Geertzai. I have an, oh man. Great. It's hard to tell, but she's actually holding. Thank goodness. I want like 1,000 of these, like I like slow size. I love this fish. It gets a midnight black with that blaze, yellow fins and a white blaze. Oh yeah, the sickle soma was everything. Oh, front to Rift Lake Oscars? Hell no. That's an insult. That's funny. But heck no, man. Rotosas are kings. Yeah, Greberai. Don't see these often. Lots of heavy males in there. Where's the female Rhodesia? I'm starting to worry. Shit. Somebody's buzzing me. Lupi. Slow size. That's my favorite Mabuna. These are X-Chromas and Jennies. The last fry I had. Great fish, but it's a challenge. They reach a certain point, and the male goes on killing sprees. Killed everything. Strigatus babies. There's a wild pair of, I can't, oh my God, look at all the babies in that pipe. 1,000 of them. These are the bull dry, giant like shell dweller. That is all babies in there. I'm gonna have to suck them out. They end up eating them all the time. Luanda is rehabbing. Flowerhorn, he might go home. Oh, baby black widow fronts. Young male rostratus got beat up. Odds and ends. It's a albino morii. Here's a wild Nangoose. There was a female holding and I can't find her now. They're probably already let loose. There's older babies in there. Been a challenge. Sometimes those females go into hiding and I try to put the pipes out so I could see if they go in the pipe and hide. You hit Yellow Blaze. Yellow Blaze, what? Xerox? So, don't get scared. It's a little dark. We're heading over on our way to H1. Now you hear the blower. 1 horsepower blower. That'll do twice as many tanks I got here. These are convicts. I had crossed a OB with a red point. One's like really unique. Then a Bucorderi. More OB cons. Here's Zaire Kapampa F1s from the breeders. And there's Zaire Katoomba, future breeders. Male there, probably a male there. Look like I got a good combo. If I have a couple males and the rest of these end up being females, that'd be gold. Same over there. Definitely a dominant male. That could be a sub male. Having extra males and Ramphicromus. Oh yeah, there's a intake with a sponges inside this. Probably need clean, but there's so much air. This is hopefully they breed. This is many generations. It's on a Padilla Pindus, a rare Crater Lake cichlid, very rare. I was one of the first, probably a handful in the United States that was breeding them originally. F1 Milochromis Lastringas. Some more fronts. He went on a killing spree, killed a lot of the females. There's like 2 females, like 2 males. Oh, I got a pair of woodcats. I was maybe going to try to breed those. That's a female and a male. Then there's a Sahika in there somewhere. This is a trio of Audicips. I had a female with a big, one of those females had a big mouthful last week or so. Only had for 2-3 days. That she spit them out. There's a big male. Oh, he's hiding in the pipe. And then a beautiful Zaire Kapampa male. That's an a-hole. But I'm thinking about selling these large trio of Audicips if somebody's interested. Like the Audistigmas, I want to sell. I want to get rid of some things and try to do something else with the tank. I probably would make this another Fertosa breeding tank. Or slow size, or something else. Time to move on. That's holding, I think, and that's a Black Widow with a Mist Bar 7. There's babies in there. Look at the reverse trio of Labotropheus Mapanga Reds, female and the Trouts, jerks. Here's like 2 of these are like red Black Widows, and then 3 regular Black Widows, and there's the last 2 X-Chromosogenies, both males. I'm gonna sell one of those off. I'm gonna keep one. Now we're going into the main room. I got some messages. Whoa, let me see. The blower, GAST, the regenerative blower is the best. My last original one lasted about 20 years. I won't go anything else. They're pricey, but worth every penny. Otter Jake. There's another male. Gear's eye. Like that fish. Another Jake. F1 Simless. Pair of F1 Mallory's. I don't know what's in there. Dark Regani and it looks like an Ornipinus. More Simless hiding there. Look how big that one is. And Sangha Ocellatus. I don't know if there's any babies. I don't pull this stuff. The Multifasciatus. Of course, there's babies. I kind of let things. Wild Brevis. Another wild big group of Brevis. Odds and ends. There's some babies down there. Some Gold Ocellatus and used to be longfin. White clouds. This is a nice peacock you do not see. The Walteri. Females, I got a few groups. I need to move those into a bigger tank. A pair of red shoulders. One of my rubescent reds. Really nice color. Another Walteri male. Pair of Kobe Nairi with one female. Jerks. Dark Regani. There was some babies in there. And then bushy nose and the oddball X-chromis. What do you think that fish is? Anybody know? Another Nairi. Young group, future breeding group of Mapanga Reds. 5 females and a male. I need to move those to a bigger tank. Odds and ends. Look at that little red passion peacock. Oh, little shit. Going in hiding. He is phenomenally gorgeous. And then that. You can't beat peacocks. I mean, the color is great. Like, if you want a display tank, I mean, Bingham can be a half. Look at the little male peacock. It looks like a bicolor. Oh, there's a Walteri male. Look how. Uh-oh. Where's the air? That little male. Colored up. Amazing. There's a Z-Rock in here. He's same thing. A little guy, already colored up. Large albino male Mabenji red top. Biggest one I have. I have some smaller ones. Once in a while they threw out albinos. My old wild Flavescent back there, and then Regani Capillis. I don't go by Mark Spinney. I think that's a stupid name. The Han guys. If you want to call them the Sweden, whatever bull crap, that's whatever. That guy made a fortune off those online. My Nagara Flametails, a big dark Regani. These guys in spawn, I haven't been pulling the mouthfuls hardly. Here's a young group of slow size. Oh, there's a female holder right there. Another group of slow size, older males, some young ones. You know, OB mixed up, daffodils in there, which I need daffodils. I need a lemon jade, gorgeous male. The Benjis. That yellow lab's gonna be arowana food. Yellow top Mabamba, that's a nice little bit of chromis. Bicolors. Dark night Dick Feldeyes, which is a waste. I think there's one left. They never spawn. The super red rubescents. And Chismulu. We dove there, Larry. Swallowtail, I don't see those. Another slow side. There's a baby in there. Here's the other geared side. I think it's a trio. That's the big male. Original breeders. Love that fish. More Benjis. I got a lot of them scattered out. I need to organize. Young breeding group of Mazwa, Tropheus. Young group of Ventralis. I can't remember the name. Breeding group of, since I moved them, they haven't really spawned. Cygnus. It's a wild group of long pelvic, the Galliary Reef. Those were breeder Petricolas. There's a big Pacificus, which ended up being a problem. That dude, I can't remember what he is. Central American, an a-hole, beautiful fish, mean, convict, wild Tenates, Nemorii, Aberchromis, more buffalo heads, a wild male, and then some of the young, lost female, Black Ocellatus, speciosus. Pair of comps. These guys. Shelley's. More buffalo heads. More Tenatis. Oh, I'm going to sell this group. Mapungu. The green whatever. Tropheus. They do the Love Shack shimmy. There's 10 of them. Look at the color in some of those. You gotta take the whole group. You gotta put them in a tank less than 50 gallons. Probably like a 30 gallon. This is a 45 frag tank. 36 by 24 by like 13, I think. You gotta take the whole group. I want to use the tank for something else. Madoka white lips. They spawn a couple times. It's hard to tell sometimes when they have fry. Wild daffodils. The big ones are monsters. Beautiful ornatus. No fry yet, but that's a great strain. Look at the bright yellow, vivid black barring. Capillary organized. Odds and ends. Oh, those are those slim, whatever. There's Travases. There's babies in there. I don't even mess with them. Am I missing them out? Blue Retrords are nice. I've had those. Sometimes sulfur heads types, when we get them in, they lose all their color a lot of times. They don't keep their color. Sometimes they'll color back up. That would be crazy. I know it's a hybrid, but that's old Victorian. Baby Nagaras here and there. Here's Walterized. These actually spawn. There's a young. Look at that. That's a little male. That's the original big male. He's a dick. There's one female left in here, I think. Very aggressive guy. Oh, look at that old daffodil. That's original wild. There's 2 of them. They're probably 5 inches with fins. Albino. Mabenjai. Look at that color. Awesome. I gotta work on breeding those. Look at the albino daffodils and your babies in here. The other babies. I think the babies are eating the babies. You don't see those often. Rubescents, curl mutts, Julies. There's babies in there. Phenocylus females. I got a male home. More fronts. I think that's a red passion. Trigonis, another red color. These are Walterized. Oh, that's another young male. This group of bicolors is male's nice. More peacocks. Look at it. What do you call it? Black widows. Lions are for water changes. These would be F1 Gallia Reef. Looks like the Luandas in there, and then the Benjais. This mess, I'll probably have to work on it this spring. I gotta gut this, take this all down, rebuild. I bought the wood, but along the slow side, guppies. Those are yellow Tapabambas, Mabenjais, some Electro Blue 2 Ovatus or Azurus, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, this needs work. I just don't feel like doing it right now. Oh, how did it even fit in there? They're all following me. Feed me, Daddy, feed me. This is a 30-year-old Cinnanas, probably about 20 inches, 18, 20 inches, downless. And then the big arrow, that's the big boy. Little boy's catching up to the big boy. But yeah, it's a mess. This is, well, never could find help to work in the hatchery, so it'd just be Dylan and I, usually on Saturdays. I'll start on Fridays and finish on Saturdays. So what else? Let me see. All right. Oh, I left my freaking energy drink Bang next door. Heading up. Dojo. We'll go look at the wall tank, which has been on my nerves. Uh-oh, I gotta turn that radio down. I think I get in trouble, right? With the radio in the background on YouTube. I don't know if it's live, so let's see.
We were just talking about this off the air the other day, but
oh, lordy. Oh, there's the floor tank, which needs clean. A couple goldfish in there. I think the light might be burned out. It goes on in the evening, the timer. This is the dojo. There's a wall tank, 265. Boy, that rainbow's looking good. But I've been losing fish here and there. Just lost a big barb. I had some maintenance counts with barbs. They're just massive. These rainbows are actually aggressive. I've lost some of the big rainbows here and there. There's my fire eel, which is about double the size originally. This is hopefully the size I will get in maybe next week. Love that. Yo-Yo Loach. There's a little one. That one went in there at the same time as the other one, which is huge. There's a couple striatas in there. Gold barbs. Look, these actually get nice. I mean, when we get the little ones that are over there now, they don't show much. Rose lines. I had 10 originally. I only have 5. I like the long fin barbs. I probably have half what I originally had. This rainbow. I love that. It's organized chaos. I gotta use that. I'm stealing that. That one rainbow right there is amazing. He's fired up. Look at it. Look how he's painted. I don't know what that is. Pakistan. Man. Big red tail shark looking good. Fire eel's like, where's my worm? Look at that yo-yo loach. Darkened up. You don't even have the yo-yo, but he's a pig. He'll steal the worms. Like I got to feed night crawlers to the blue gourami. Someone traded that in. And he's like, looks so weak. I tried doing gouramis in here a couple times. I had pearl gouramis, blue golds, and they never last. I added some plants in here the other day, just trying to break up some. This is like a 25-year-old Decorus. There's a huge clown loach. I'm gonna go over there. We gotta go around to the other side. Excuse the mess. My organized chaos. This stupid clown loach tries to go on that pipe. He barely makes it in there. So this is the back of the 265 on the wall. I need to do a maintenance on this. That Decorus is 12, 14 inches. I don't know. It's like 25 years old. I have some old cats. They're my oldest fish. So, look at that color in that fish. So anyway, yep. Feed me, feed me. It's all about food. Dojo. Oh, there's the little bathroom tank. This has been in here for a long time. One better. There's a big amino shrimp in there. A nyrite snail. Then this is from one batch. Beautiful black with silver highlights. So I'll probably do a little YouTube video setting up a goldfish bowl. I gotta clean this up. It's sitting next door somewhere. I'm gonna clean it up, set up a live plant, and I'm gonna put that bed in there. So that's a little project I have on my list to do. So the 265 wall. Somebody sits up. Yeah, it's a monster. It's old. I have another big one at home in the 350. I have some old cats that were originally with those. Yes, I'm friends with him on Facebook. He's been here. Good guy. I like him. He's in the martial arts. So we have similar likes, I guess. So yeah, good guy. He's way up there somewhere in Canada, right? He's not like, he's out and about somewhere. There's the Calgary Aquarium Society. All right. Yeah, I don't think I've seen him here in the States again much. They had him as a speaker here at the one of the local clubs or whatever at one point, I think. I don't know if it was the extravaganza or something. I don't remember. I know he came here, gave him a tour and stuff. We BS and all that stuff. I liked him. Good dude. What else? Yeah, I love his wall tank, but the fish got to quit killing each other or something going on, or I'm getting tired of them to redo it. I don't know. I thought about those those tiger freshwater scats no one's bought. They're expensive. They'd be sweet in here, big. They're so cool, but I could tell those guys are pretty. They're kind of aggressive toward each other, nippy. I gotta do some research that somebody else knows, but I bet those would cause terror in here. They probably tear up all the fins. I'd have to take all these barbs. The rainbows would probably fit in. Rose lines would probably be fast enough, but definitely the long fin barbs would probably work. Rainbows are huge. Hey, Mike, what is this rainbow? Looks like it's painted. You're a rainbow guy. Is that the... It's at the tip of my tongue. It's the only one in there. Like an orangish red back end. He's not a high-bodied rainbow. But man, he's looking good. Yeah, West Africans don't get a lot of attention. Yeah, it's not, I've lost some rainbows here and there. Oh, I see one with a bad spot on its side. That's a little female. They just get taken out here and there. I don't know who's aggressor. Either maybe the red-tailed shark or the big clown loaches. Synodontis cats usually don't mess with anything that I've ever noticed. So, that's it, Parkinsoni. I knew it. It was at the tip of my tongue. I need to get those in again. That's a nice rainbow. Especially now, the color of it. We saw Oliver Lucanus. I know him. I mean, I'm not like someone I associate with often. He's the one that knows the most about cichlids. I've talked to him in the past. There's a lot of good cichlid people out there. Some think they know everything. Some do and some don't. From West Africa. Yeah, he had that below water. I don't think I have that book. Or no, I do. I have a lot of books. I always said if I was like rich, or had a house, I want a library with my coffee maker or something, like a old school like library. Is it on YouTube? Look up. That was a nice book. I think it's the only book he ever published, right? I know he speaks, but he's me and him had some deep conversation a few years ago. He did speak. He wasn't highly impressed with the U.S. in the fish hobby. Parkinsoni. Yep, beautiful rainbow. So, and some of the things he said are like kind of true now, amazingly. Oh wow. Yeah, I used to get wild zebra plecos. Sell them for like $50 retail, $50 to $100. 265. 7 foot by 24 by 30 tall. 31 tall, actually. The old Marineland suck tanks, I had 2 of those blow. This is a deep Seapora. It was an inch taller. I had to bust out a 2x4 drywall to get this in. And this thing was thicker and heavier than the Marineland, for sure. And this thing's been here for a good while. The first Marineland 265 didn't last a year. Came in Easter morning, walked through the front door when this was the fish shop, and I didn't turn the lights on, and the carpet was dark. I'm like, uh-oh. Come running through, turn the lights, come back around, and water's just gushing out of a seam. They replaced it, paid for all the damage, everything the first time. And then the other one lasted about a year and a half and blew a seam again, a new one. And they gave me hell. And just like the 300 that blew and all the other tanks that are a graveyard of Marineland, F Spectrum Company, they got a little bit of hell, get me started. The owner of the store owed me. Mike would that tank be big enough for Bethachromis trichodes? Yes. Yes. Or 210. 210's on sale right now. This month. Yeah, I talked to Oliver a while back because somebody was doing some business with them because I knew where the fish. I'm like, wait a minute, he's the only one who got to those fish, but I think she screwed him over, and oh man, crazy people out there driving. That's a rant every day, man. Lucky people are lucky around here that I don't have power or special abilities or some kind of something where I could zap you and disintegrate you and like that, because I would get rid of a lot of stupid people. The world would be a better place. So yeah, and he goes, you figure out how to get the fish to you, I'll ship you fish. And I'm like, that right there just told me this is going to be a pain in the ass. Forget it. I think, Lunatic, you talked about me sending fish up there. No, I'm not getting into that. I don't have the patience or the drive or to deal with. Fire truck, head to the highway. Something's up. The story I told was the owner at the president of the Calgary Aquarium Society. Huh. Interesting that the store owner and being the president of a club. Yeah. But yeah, doing international. My friend Dan Shreve does Central Americans, but I know he's shipped up there before. But he don't even want to do international shipping anymore. Like Europe, there's all these restrictions. You have to have a vet sign off. This paperwork costs more money. Oh, when you open his passport. But there's a lot to it. And shipping's a whole different animal. If I didn't have the retail and or maintenance, whatever, then maybe. But doing both, not enough for me to go around. So, yes, I should be a millionaire, probably a multi-millionaire by now, but I need my sanity. So, I don't know. I've tried. I spent all that money redoing the website 2 years ago and done nothing with it. So, whatever. Maybe I'll ship down the road. I know I have enough styrofoam boxes to the day I die. The attic is filled with like $3,000 to $5,000 worth of styrofoam boxes and the pillow bags. We save all that stuff. If I was wholesaling or shipping, I don't have to worry about boxes. I don't throw them away. It costs so much money now, especially now. So, but yeah. Mike, you should message me about the 210, which is the same thing as this, basically, just a foot shorter for the trichodes. That could work. So, they get big. That's like a giant Cyprichromis on steroids. I tried them. I had them in a 340 next door, the 6 foot by 3 foot by 28, the tank itself. They got eaten by the Zyrophytosis. Katumas ate them. I bought a female, someone had just a female, kind of locally, whatever. I paid $75 cash. Next day I come in, there's only half of it floating. I'm like, son of a gun. Yeah, he's been around. Oh, wait a minute. There's somebody else on here. Alex Kumanov. That's a group of fish I like. And if I was really back into it, the Geophagus group is awesome. Like the redhead tapajos, we got baby ones. I might have balls and eyes coming next week. I try to get wide Miller eyes. You know what? That reminds me. I gotta try to get albino heckelei thread fins. I've tried a million times. Not really, but you know what I mean. A lot of people ask for those albino heckleis. I had a customer bought some of them. I mean, they're not cheap little fish. Oh my gosh, showed a picture that Adam over there at the shop, and they were like you see the Oliver Lucas, Oliver Knott. He's displayed them in a planted tank, whatever. I mean, absolutely gorgeous, and that's what these look like. They're like phenomenal. I want to keep some. I tried putting a couple back in the office tank with some rainbows, and they disappeared. So that one I got a request. Try to get in. I've tried so many times. So fingers crossed. Hopefully the weather's better next week. Dave Lucan. Not to me. I don't think. Should I know? What's his forte? Almost an hour. Shit. I gotta go. Stuff to do, work to do, orders to do, tank maintenance. I need to move some of the some of those Fritosas into 5-gallon tanks and get them into bigger tanks. United Flowerhorn Judge and owner of the Fenjue Aquatics from Thailand. Oh. I've heard that Fenjue part, I think. I get stuff sometimes from Thailand, I think. The next order is coming from Singapore. Yep, we have a nice Altafonso over there, a big one, but he's on that bottom like lagoon tank with the big ripsaw and stuff, and red shoulder severum and a couple cats. But he's real light, I think, because of that white gravel and being low. There's no solid background or anything. It's just clear all the way around that acrylic tank, 150, and he's real light colored. He's not really intense. And there's not a light on the tank actually, so. But yeah, the Alta 5s get nice, but they get big. But there's a lot of cool geos. The Wine Miller Eye is cool. The Balls and Eye is cool. The Red Hat Tap Joe is probably one of the best. Hi, I didn't know Chewy was on. Did I miss Chewy? Chewy here? I haven't seen Chewy in a while. There's a few people I don't see hardly on. There was, what's his name, from the UK? Andy used to come on. I was saying about him the other day. Lunatic Fringe, you're Chewy? I think there was another Chewy. King of Kafa, Malaysia competition. Ah. That's my nickname. There was another one that on here, I think. There was somebody else. They got your name. So, oh well. A few people are on. So, some people just getting on. I did a little walkthrough through the S2 and then the hatcheries, H1 and 2. See the Fritosas and some stuff, whatever. So, and then my organized mess, whatever. What was that Larry called it? Organized chaos. I gotta keep that one. That's a good one. So we're in the dojo. Rad dojo. And this is there's a tank in the floor, like a 25-gallon or something, and then the 265 behind me with mostly Asian type fish, loaches and botillas and barbs and rainbows, rose lines. Then some old Sundanese cats. My decor is somewhere back there. It's like 25 years old, huge monster. So, all right, I gotta go on or I gotta fire myself. Going on an hour here. Funky Peach. Rio Bronco Geophagus is my favorite of the group. I don't know that one. Bronco. I like that name. It's kind of cool. Yeah, the Geophagus group is a interesting genre of fish. They're earth eaters. I remember the only ones back in the day, 40 years ago, was probably Japari. That was it for Geophagus from a White River in Brazil. Well, Whitewater is the Amazon River. I didn't know that till I was there in Peru. One of the most interesting things that was cool was we anchored in the Blackwater. So it was Black Amazon River meeting the Amazon River, which was the Whitewater. And it was interesting because the water didn't really mix. It was like there's almost a line. It was interesting. Ooh, there's a lot of ambulances. Another accident on the highway. Never ends here. People drive like idiots. But man, that's where we caught a ton of piranha. Was at where the Black River came into the White River of the Amazon rivers, main Amazon River in Peru, Iquitos. It was that's where we caught the 2 black diamond rams, bunch of red bellies, pim cats. We were catching so many pim cats. I had double hook lines, and then we would cut up the cats, meat hook them, and then start pulling the piranhas. Geophagus savini. That one sounds, I've seen that name. So, yeah, Geophagus is a great group of fish. Yep. All right. Everybody, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. Like, subscribe, all that jive, blah, blah, blah. I should be back Saturday. I don't think I got anything going on Saturday. Hopefully our winter weather is not as bad as Wine Miller Eye. I like that one. I've sold them a couple times. I have trouble getting those in. No problem. Yeah, there's so many cool geos. So many cool geos. So not too many known. The redhead tapajos definitely were a hit because they don't get as big, very colorful, not overly aggressive. They will swallow a tetra, I can tell you that, if they catch it, if it's big enough, fit in their mouth. I used to breed them down in the basement in the 125, and it was cool because they're delayed mouth brooders. They lay the eggs, they hatch, and then there's a biparental parents, it was cool to see. I had the white sand in there, the 125, and the babies go back and forth between the parents. So that was really unique. That was cool. So, all right, I'm out. Gotta go. This is it. Done. Gotta go. Everybody stay safe. Have a good week. Stay warm if you're up north. Later. Should be back Saturday at the shop. Bye-bye.